gonna ask about you. So what are your thoughts on some guys go like they go clamp like super yeah. And they go like this, right? They come like this. And some guys do like that. You know, they clamp on this knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
That's a good question, bro. It depends on like how much he's resisting. Like if I'm gonna go for that bum sweep, I'm not worried about the far leg hook, right? So if I'm trying to bum sweep you out, I'm not worried about hooking this until we land. Right? If I shoot my single leg X, if I shoot my single leg X and I feel strong knee pressure from you here, now I'm gonna go to the far side to help starting that like almost hook sweep, okay?
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna start tracing the secondary leg there, and this is a personal preference of mine, it might be different, but I want all the pressure when I'm trying that ashi sweep on one leg.
Yes,
and I find personally if I start hooking the far leg, I lose that inside knee pressure, which is actually what you need to finish the sweep, right? Like, so if I get in here and I start hooking that way, you feel I lose like pressure here, right? But if I can go in here, I've got like a lot of pressure on his glute and stuff. So hey guys, cool. It looks like most of you are getting that drill down. I just had a good question here that I'll answer for you guys. A couple people sometimes like to put this foot, this middle foot, to the outside behind their hamstring, okay? So we were talking about why you might do that or why you might not do that, okay? So you guys have got the basics of this drill down now. No one can't do this move. It's a very fundamental movement, okay? But the question you should be asking is, what kind of pressure is he giving me, okay? If I shoot my single leg X and I start getting this knee drive pressure from him, and I know he's gonna start going for this foot, now I might go and hook behind his secondary leg, okay? Now what I mean guys, when I say secondary leg, is the one that I'm not like controlling. So that's his secondary leg here, okay? I wanna go like just behind his knee there, and if he starts to attack this, that's when we can go to our X guard, okay? You guys know X guard, yeah? Like Marcelo's favorite position, okay? And so that opens up opportunities for us. If I'm not getting pressure from him and I'm just looking for my ashi, like a single leg X sweep, my foot stays behind his ass, and then I start to drive pressure from that inside knee, okay? So that's essentially where I want you to take this drill. You're gonna go in, you're gonna get in, here, and now clamp those knees, and this inside one turns the corner, okay? Around and up to take him down, okay? Notice how, like, because I kept his calf clamped, I've got my elbow on his ankle. That's gonna be really important for our foot lock setup, okay? So if you guys wanna go try that and just start getting that smooth, that's gonna take us into our first kind of main attack that's legal for everyone, okay? Do you wanna see it again? One more?
Yeah, well. One question, bro, are you elevating your hips as your...
Yeah, absolutely. For this kind of sweep, you really need to get those hips high too. So don't ever really be satisfied with being low like this. I don't really have any leverage here. I want to get my whole spine and hip into this movement now, and I start turning that knee outwards, and we can land here, okay? If you can, start trying to get to this point here where his ankle and your elbow aren't on the floor. Landing here is actually going to be a little bit of a deficit to you getting a nice tight foot lock, okay? Sound good? Okay, let's do that. Add that onto your drill.
The key is all that pressure, like you said, when you go for that sweep, you gotta drive that hard out.